like to share with you on this week's Parshas, Ve'atzchana, something very beautiful from the Rebbe's father, Rabbi Levi Yitzchok Zatzal. This week's Parshas, Ve'atzchana, we have the famous pasuk, Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad, Hear Yidden, Hashem, our God, Hashem Echad. Expounds Rabbi Levi Yitzchok, what's the meaning of the 3 times we say Hashem's name, Hashem, Elokeinu, Hashem? What's the meaning of all this? He brings down from the Zohar in Chelik Beis, Tav Kuf Peches Amar Aleph. The Zohar says over there that the pasuk Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad is telling us that Hashem is emes, and he uses 2 expressions: V'kula ihu emes, the whole pasuk and everything about Hashem is emes. V'rozo de emes, there's some secret, some soid over here about emes. Expounds Rabbi Levi Yitzchok like this: the Medrash in Vayishlach in Bereshis Rabbah says that Chisomo shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu emes, the signature of the Eibishter is emes, and it brings the pasuk Ani Rishon, I'm first. Hashem says, Vani Achroin, and I'm also the last, which means when Mashiach will come, the whole world will see that I'm the true being in the world. Umi Belodai. And without me, Ein Elokim, there's no other God. The Medrash explains the letters of Aleph Mem Tov correspond and teach us. Aleph is the first letter of the Aleph base. Mem is the center, the middle letter of the Aleph base. And Sof is the final letter. Ani Rishon, I'm first, that's the Aleph. Ani Achroin, that's the Tov, that's the last. The world will see when Mashiach comes, I'm the true being in the world. Everything comes from me. Umi Bolodai, even in the time when, in between, Ein Elokim is no other God. The Alter Rebbe brings down Rabbi Levi Yitzchok in Parshas Matos, expounds this verse of Chassidus, and he says, we all know that there's Shem Havaya and Shem Elokim. When you say there's Nem Havaya, it means a revelation of Hashem. Elokim shows in the time when Hashem concealed himself. He enclosed himself in the ways of nature, in the pattern of nature, and he concealed himself. And that's what the pasuk is telling us. Ani Rishon is a time where it was fully revealed. Before the world was created, it was only Hashem. Ani Achroin, at that time also, the time of Mashiach, the whole world will see that I'm the only true being in the world. Everything else comes from me. Even in the time of Min Belodai, in between, when it seems like it appears that there's other beings in the world, that's not true. There's no other thing. Ein Elokim is no other God, only me. Everything comes from Hashem. And that's the Aleph, Mem, and Tov. And that's the pasuk telling you the 3 times Hashem, Elokeinu, Hashem. Hashem goes in the time of Ani Rishon, before Hashem created the world. The second time Hashem goes when Mashiach will come. Hashem Echad, Elokeinu, even at the time when there is Elokim, there is concealment. You should know it's all one, it's all emes. There's only one Hashem Echad. And the Zohar says that's the reason why we start Shema with emes, and we conclude Shema with emes. We say Hashem Elokechem emes. And that's what it means. Kulo iu emes. The whole pasuk is telling you that Hashem is emes. Concludes Rabbi Levi Yitzchok, V'rozeh emes is a secret of a hint about emes. And he says something very beautiful. If you take the Rosh Tevis of these 3 names, Hashem, Elokeinu, Hashem, you have a Yud for the first Hashem, Aleph for Elokeinu, and Yud for the final Hashem. Yud, Aleph, Yud, adds up to 21. That's also the name, what's called Eheyeh. You know, when Moshe Rabbeinu says, Rabbi Levi Yitzchok, ask the Eibishter in Parshas Shmois, what's your name? Mashmoy. What should I tell the Yidden? Hashem said, Eheyeh, Asher Eheyeh. I am what I am. Says Rabbi Levi Yitzchok, Hashem wanted to hint to him. Eheyeh adds up to 21. The Rosh Tevis of Hashem Elokeinu Hashem. Take Eheyeh, 21, times it. Asher means time, times Eheyeh, 21. By 21, Eheyeh, Asher Eheyeh, 21 times 21 adds up to 441, which is the numerical value of emes. So Eheyeh, Asher Eheyeh, Hashem said, you know what I am? I'm emes. Ani Rishon, Ani Achroin, Mi Belodai Ein Elokim, I'm Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad, it's all one, Hashem Elokechem emes. This is what I am. Was always here. I am here, and I will always be here. Everything else comes from me. And that's the secret. Rabbi Levi Yitzchok explains why it says 3 times, Hashem Elokeinu Hashem. Before the world was created, The time the world was created, and then the time of Mashiach will all be revealed. We'll truly see the Hashem Emes.